Hey guys, it's me, Christopher Morales, whatever. And today I will finally be doing the video where I talk about the history of Yoshi's Island Adventures. Now, this is going to be part one because there's actually quite a lot to cover. Fir- First is essentially where it all started. Yoshi's Island Adventure started some years ago. However, back then, while I knew of Mario, my knowledge on the series wasn't that high. Knowing how younger me manages to miss things or completely forget things, to my memory, younger me never saw a Yoshi before in his life, until the day my best friend came back into my life at school and told me about this new favorite character, Yoshi. Since I love dinosaurs, I decided to look up what Yoshi was, and ever since Yoshi has probably been my most favorite Mario character. So at recess, from the newfound enjoyment of Yoshi's, me and my best friend would do a Yoshi roleplay. All this would more like be a prototype of things to come, as it was quite a bit different from now. While my friend was just a Yoshi known as Yoshi, who was the main green color, I played as a robotic Yoshi. The reason for this being, back then I still liked the Backyardigans, and my most favorite episode was where Pablo and Tasha were evil robots. And if I remember right, Tyrone and Unico were cops trying to stop the evil robots. So the Yoshi I played as was a robot of unknown origin, possibly actually made by the Yoshi himself. Never was an there never was an explanation. Who also had a switch on his back that could set him from a good, happy setting to a evil setting. However, I believe that this version only lasted 1 or even 2 days before I saw Yoshi's Island, made by S. Banner, who is now called Sir Sans, or so. Sadly, it seems he has left YouTube as well as other social media, and the series itself only going up to 9 episodes, having 2 specials, and the series is missing its 4th episode. Even so, it inspired me, so the next time we roleplayed, I was an idiotic, pie-loving blue Yoshi, who usually is just called Blue. And I guess my friends started to have his Yoshi referred to as Green. We were young, so really simple color names are fine, I guess. Even so, Blue got his personality from the Blue Yoshi I saw in S. Banner's videos. Idiotic, and from him mentioning pie every now and then, I just added liking pie to his character. With Green, I'm not 100% sure what sparked him being a scientist/inventor, but it could have very well been the robotic Yoshi that was involved when starting this. I never asked my friend. I think about 2 or 3 days into it, or even right away, I added 4 Yoshis, if I remember right. And I spent a video at least at the time there was Yoshi, green, blue Yoshi, yellow Yoshi, pink Yoshi, and red Yoshi in that order. Well, I did add those colors. Yellow and red came first. As well as one I made up, Black Yoshi. Now there is a Black Yoshi in S Banner series, but he didn't appear till near when the series was essentially cancelled. Also, that Black Yoshi is actually a white Yoshi who's usually working for Bowser. I don't get it, but still I don't think we'll ever get the answer there. Not like blue, yellow is made how I view this series as yellow. I'd say that yellow is more overdramatic and enjoys singing as well as being sort of hyperactive. Mine, however, like singing, dancing, and acting, the ability to run fast came way later. I would say I didn't know of the Yoshi abilities in Super Mario World, so blue couldn't fly, yellow couldn't do a powerful stomp. Red, on the other hand, was mostly an always exact copy from the S Banners one, namely being hot-tempered. I added the firepower and love for roses. Why love for roses? I don't know. Random ideas came to my young mind and I just went with it. Black Yoshi, since wasn't based on anything other than knowing Black Yoshis exist, he was a very strong one but kind, and like Green was more reasonable. Honestly, a good thing, since I doubt Green could handle three or four hyperactive Yoshis. Now, Pink. Um, well, she was sort of an average girl and the girlfriend of Green. I didn't use her too much, but she did appear every now and then. Later, after seeing an image of Bulb Yoshi from Galaxy 2, I believe, I gained the idea for Gold Yoshi, a cosmic and powerful Yoshi who could fly without wings. Me and my best friend actually worked together on this idea. Of course, like always, I controlled all of them other than Green Yoshi, but well, I wasn't complaining. Now, I won't state all the many very weird or even cringe ideas we did, but one thing I did randomly decide to do was essentially give each member of the Yoshi team a girlfriend. And no, Pink was not a part of the original Yoshi team and never was. So, this new female Yoshi team had Pink Yoshi. Brown Yoshi was actually inspired by Safi from Jimmy Two Shoes when I actually watched that show. Orange Yoshi was essentially like yellow, but much calmer and more so interested in singing. Then there was White Yoshi, who was essentially red again, but with mist powers and less white roses. Purple Yoshi, I would say was the actual only, okay, maybe other than Silver. Purple Yoshi, she was actually one of the more unique ones, being the factor that she was a Kunoichi, a female ninja. Silver Yoshi is essentially another cosmic Yoshi, but of mysterious origins. Lastly, there was Blue Boshi. Now, this is before I found out that Boshis aren't some type of race of Yoshis. Actually, that's what I originally thought. And, well, Blue is capable of turning into one. Blue Yoshi and Blue Boshi, same character. But it's kind of too late to fix that. And so now essentially, but she's a race. As but how Blue Yoshi can for some reason turn into one, other than my young mind being itself, I can also say that green, and red, and even Sushi are actually part Boshi as well. I won't get into history too much of these characters. Now, there weren't too many characters other than the occasional visit by Mario or Birdo. Kamek really was the only antagonist in the entire roleplay. Now, I did try to think, why was this team put together? And figuring it was due to, and I figured it was due to a threat that the Yoshis had to face. But pulling kind of like a Sonic Underground, the parents had to give up their children for the good of the future. But I couldn't figure out who was the cause of it. I didn't want it to be Bowser or someone like that. But the idea came for it many years later. And that is going to where I'll leave off. I'll see you guys next time when I'm ready to essentially put down the next part of the chapter.